Hi, I'm Robert Glidewell. Today I'm going to talk about insomnia and depression, two stubborn little problems that, when they team up, can be quite a challenge to shake. Insomnia, stress, depression, and anxiety are like a group of good friends. Where you find one, there is a good chance you'll find the others. In fact, 65% of people with depression also have severe sleep problems. When I talk to people about their insomnia and they also have depression, the question I'm most often asked is, which one came first? Is my insomnia causing my depression, or is my depression causing my insomnia? The answer I most often give is yes. When I say that, I'm basically saying that most of the time it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because as we work to understand how these problems are connected, we're coming to see how closely tied together they really are. For example, one of the most common and stubborn symptoms of depression is insomnia. Alternatively, if you have insomnia long enough, your chances of developing depression skyrocket. In addition, if these problems go on for more than 6 months or so, they each take on a life of their own. Once this happens, they will each require a unique, targeted solution to help you start feeling great and sleeping great again. To explain, let me share some of the research. If you have insomnia for 1 year, your risk of developing depression increases dramatically, as much as 40 times greater risk. If you have depression and you treat it successfully, there's a 50% chance that your insomnia will continue, even after all other signs of depression have lifted. If you successfully treat your depression, but your insomnia continues, you are 5 times more likely to have another major episode of depression within 2 years. 70% of people with depression and normal sleep get better, while only 30% of people with depression and abnormal sleep get better. This chart shows what happens to depression when people get help for both insomnia and depression, the red bars, and what happens when people get help only for depression, the purple bars. With help for depression only, about 30% of people got better. But when they got help for both depression and insomnia, more than 60% got better. This chart shows what happens to insomnia when people get help for both insomnia and depression, the red bars, and what happens when people get help only for depression, the purple bars. Here, the difference is even greater. With help for depression only, less than 10% of people got better. But when they got help for both depression and insomnia, 50% got better. Okay, what does all this mean for you? If you have insomnia and depression, and you want to give yourself the absolute greatest chance for getting all the way better and maximizing life satisfaction, you have to take action to fix both problems as soon as possible and at the same time. I hope this is helpful to you. Before I end this blog post, I want to ask you for a favor. I would love to know about your experience around depression and insomnia and the information in this blog post. Please leave a comment. Finally, most people who struggle with insomnia have never heard this information. If you know anyone who struggles with insomnia or depression, please share this post. I can guarantee you there are family and friends who need to hear this. Have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon.